Hello, hello. Is anybody here? Hello, hello. I know I'm a whole day late. A whole day late. Breakfast. Mm-mm-mm. Is anyone here? I think it's just me. Just me so far. Oh no! Marie Jose's here. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I was kind of thinking it was just me, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be interesting while I just talk to myself. Um, yes. I think I was gonna do that color there. I think I was. Okay. Are you no, of course I'm not packed yet. Of course not. Why would I do something normal like that? No, tomorrow. Tomorrow, today I still have like this to do and a few other things. I have to go shopping when Bob gets home from work. God, my hair looks ridiculous. I have to go shopping and get a few little things that I then will pack. So yeah, and then I'll be ready. Oh, good morning, Nana Betty. Hello, how are you? Hello, Elaine, and just Christina. Oh, I'm so glad you guys all came. Are you going to Pint and Pearl at Wooltime today? Oh, no, I didn't know about that. What's that about? Tell me, tell me. Um, no, I know. Isn't it local yarn shop day today? I feel like it is. Yeah, and my husband's working, so he won't be home till 3:30ish, and then we have to go back into town to do some shopping for me. Last minute stuff that I can pack tomorrow. Oh, it starts at noon. What time's it go on till? I don't know. Haven't been to Wool Time in ages. Um, and then what am I doing? I'm going this way. Yeah, I'm going that way. So I'm starting here. Drop my needle. Oh, till 5. I probably won't make it there in time. I dropped my needle. Yes, I'm very, very excited for my trip. Super excited. Yeah. Um, Although I'm trying not to get too excited because I don't know if you guys all get this, but when I get very excited for something, I mean, really excited, I end up with an upset stomach. And I'm trying not to because I don't want to get an upset stomach. Well, time is in Ottawa, if that's what you're asking. Oh, thanks, Elaine. I can't wait. Well, time is in Ottawa. I think it's in the East End, if I'm not much mistaken, of the city. Is that right, Christina? Is it Saint Laurent Way or something? No, maybe not Saint Laurent. No, I don't think it's that far. I think it's maybe it's Merrickville. Is it around Merrickville? It's in like an industrial place, I believe. And maybe it is by Merivale. No, by Elmvale. Oh, I can't remember. Oh, thank you very much, Christina. Colonnade Road. I don't even drive, so how am I going to know actually where I'm supposed to be going? Um, yeah, so I tend to get a little bit over anxious, and my stomach goes into knots and gets all ridiculous. And so I'm trying to see if you can see me knitting there. And I don't want that to happen. So I'm trying to stay chill and calm and not get all excited. I wonder if I could take, I wonder if gravel would help. It's not that I get sick. I just get, but that happens when I'm super excited. And of course, I don't like flying at the best of times. I hate going through, oh, and wait till I tell you, I hate going through the customs and the screening and all that kind of stuff, because, well, I'm British, but I live in Canada. And so it always seems to be an issue whether I'm going there or coming back. It's kind of like the Canadians like, well, why aren't you a citizen when I come back? You've been here 45 years. And the Brits are like, well, why do you live in Canada? Why can't you stay here? Like, so I feel like it's a nightmare. And it goes when I go into the States, it's like, and who the heck are you? But anyway, um, wait, I have to count now. Hang on a second. Chat amongst yourselves. Oh, perfect. Um, so, and then of course, the worst thing in the world has happened to me in that I sent away for my immigration card, which has expired, even though the actual original document I have is no good anymore. So no, you have to buy these new ones that you have to pay for, and so of course, okay, where am I going here? There now. Wait now. Yeah, there. So of course, I sent away for it. Oh, back in December because it had expired into November. And yeah, sure enough, it's not here. Nope, not here yet. They didn't receive it till February. February. Thank you, Canada Post. And yeah, so when I get to England, I have to apply for some special permit to get back into Canada, or else I'm staying there. So it's a bit of a nightmare. And the reason the girls at Knit Club asked me this, well, why aren't you a citizen? So it's a very long story. So I've been here, I think we said 45 years, right, MJ? And when I first came, you had to wait so long, so many years. Do you want to get up, Tob? So many years before you could apply to get your landed, and then so many years before you got your citizenship. And you had to write a test. Say hello, Tob. Yes, I know. You had to write a test and and do some exam, and I didn't feel like doing that, so I figured I'd wait. And then, of course, I had kids and I was working and I didn't get time yet to go downtown Ottawa to do it. And it was just like, don't feel like doing that. So, and then somebody said, when you're 55, you don't have to write the test. I thought, I'll wait till I'm 55. So I waited till I was 55. Just life was really super busy, didn't get a chance to do it. And because you got to remember, I don't drive. So somebody's taking me downtown, which is usually Bob, and then he works shift work. So that's always a nightmare. So that didn't happen. So then I decided I'd wait till I was 60 because then I would retire and I had all day to do it. Still have to get there, but I had all day. Still didn't do it. So then I got thinking, okay, here, Christina has a good one. Okay, let's see what her good one is. Let's see if I can put this up. Here's a good one. My youngest was born in Quebec in the 80s. She was told her birth certificate expired. What? And had to pay for a new one? What? Oh my God, our government's useless here. So so anyway, I decided to take a really good look at this because in order for me to get my citizenship, it was going to cost me about $1,000. Yeah, I did say $1,000 just for a piece of paper to say you are a citizen and now you can vote because that's about all it does for me. So I had to think and I thought, well, the IM card is $50 and lasts you 5 years. So even if I live for another 20 odd years or 25 years, that's only going to cost me 250 versus 1,000. So I just keep applying for my IM card. However, I didn't think it was going to take this long. I really thought I would have had it by now. So I called them up and he said, "So I don't have it. Oh, I can't check on your status of your application because our system's down." Okay, but you need to tell me what I have to do when I leave. Oh, you can still fly. You can still go over to England. Yeah, I know that. I'm British. I know I can still go home. I have a British passport. I know that. What do I do to get home? To get back here? Oh, I have to fill out another form when I get there and pay again, just so I can get home. And by then, my it'll be here because she said I'll calculate how long it will be. It's a 59-day process. Okay, so the 59th day is like May the 4th or 3rd, something like that, and I'll be in England. So I really hoped it was going to be here yesterday. I thought they're just telling me all the pack of lies. I really hope it's just going to show up in the mail, and they'll be like, "Ta-da! Fooled ya!" But no, it didn't. So I'm stuck. So okay, I've got to count again. Hang on. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, perfect. So I'm working on this one today. I haven't done anything on this for ages. This is the one that's all my hand-dyed yarn, and I added this one. Poor Tristan's scarf. That's no longer Tristan's scarf. It's probably somebody else's. Somebody else picked it up and said, "This is nice. I like that." Anyway, so now I'm working on this color, which was the muscle bar hat I made for Sean, and so I'm putting that one in. And I've got a couple of others. These are all from, even though this is white, these are all from the Geo Gradient I just finished. So those will go in. And then I have this one, which is Larkspur, which will go in. Okay, where am I? Yeah, so I almost have uh, two sides done of the square. So, but this one is cool because, like I said, this is all my hand-dyed yarn. And so I have to keep dyeing yarn to add to it. Just off to knit with friends in person. Oh, lovely. And lunch. Oh, that's lovely. We'll have fun. Oh, there's nothing better. I knit with my friends on Thursdays. Thursday evenings. I'm really going to miss them because I'm going to be gone now for, well, I'm 10 days at home. Oh, that's March. Where's April? Where's May? Here's May. Arena of and Wheel of Liverpool. Cool, cool. I wonder if I'll go on that. I might make my dad take me. Dad, can I go on the wheel? It's so lovely being with your dad. Dad, can I have that? Oh, look, Dad. Poor Dad. 91, but I act like a kid when I'm around him. What was I saying? Gosh, I don't. Oh yeah, so I don't get back till the 10th. Then I'm only home a week, and I don't even know if is the 16th. Is MJ, if you're still here, is the 16th club night? Is that knit night on that Thursday? Or is that the secret knit club? Um, and then my dad will be here, so I could always take him with me, I suppose. So yes. So I have not worked on these for ages. The other one looks really good. This is the one that is, I had already started this, if you remember. I had done that much of it, all those 4 rows of white and colors. And these colors are, although I don't think this this row at the very bottom is hers. I think that's one I had started before, and that's I think that's Legacy Fiber Arts, the very bottom colors. And then the second row, third row, and fourth row were Craft House Magic, Ellie Jones, her mixtape minis from not last year, the year before. And so what I decided was I got fed up with the white, as you know, as I do. I get fed up easy. And so what I decided to do was to start just adding all the colors all the way down and then go round in a kind of circle thing, square, and it's a square, and with all the colors, and then just keep having one slash of white all the way down the center somewhere. Which one is it? One of them is going to be white. Oh, there. So that'll be when I get to this row, these will all be the colors coming up. But where I have this pin, that'll be a white one I'll put there so that I have the diagonal line going all the way up. I think that's how I did it. Yeah. So that'll be, oh, you can't see that. That'll be the diagonal. So this one is the diagonal line of white that will go all the way through the quilt altogether. But quilt, blanket, hello. So yeah, so I have started on that one because I actually did it on the wrong side, wrong edge. And I realized because these are all going the same way, all those little doodad things, they're all going the same way. Whereas this one isn't. These are going in all kinds of directions. So thanks, Becky Ann. I generally, okay, where am I? Talking too much. I generally do. Toby heard a car. I heard a car. Um, I used to try to do one a day. And of course, I do that for a while I'm very excited about something. And then, of course, I get bored. So I then decided that Sundays would be scrappy Sundays. So all day Sunday, um, I work on my mitered squares now. If I get one done, because that's all I have time for, great. If I get two done in a day, great. If I get three done in a day, great. Um, but I figured I'd just do that. And so, like when Bob is off, like tomorrow he's working, sorry, when he's working, I get to knit all day. So, I'll just put my feet up and watch the telly. Oh, is football on tomorrow? Wait, I gotta check. We did not play very well the other day. I was very upset. Bloody Everton beat us 2-0. How can that happen? They're playing now. How can they be playing now? No, they're not. No, they're not. They're playing tomorrow. Oh, I got all upset for a second then. They're playing tomorrow, Aston Villa. Oh, I support Liverpool, by the way. In case you didn't know. And they play tomorrow. 20. Now, this is where I get all screwed up. 2000 hours. So that is that 8 o'clock? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's 8 o'clock. So that's 8 o'clock in the UK. So minus 5. 3? 3 o'clock. So it's 3 o'clock tomorrow. So I will be watching the football. So I'll knit a square while I watch football. And I don't believe there's F1 this weekend. So I'll just have to watch Dateline or something. I'm obsessed with that show. It's on YouTube. Have you ever watched it? It's Dateline 24/7, and they just keep showing these Dateline TV shows that are on for like I think each show is about an hour, and I'm obsessed with them. I put it on while I'm sewing. Like I'll put my headphones on my iPad, and I'll just listen. But yeah, I love them. So I'll watch that. So tomorrow, because today's Saturday, right? Yeah, tomorrow I will make mitered squares. And so I'll either finish this one if I haven't finished this one in the hour that we're chit chatting here, or I'll do it tomorrow and I'll make a few more. And then on tonight, Saturday, um, oh, is the hockey on tonight? I feel like the Leafs are playing tonight. Right now. Can you tell I'm a sports fan? Let me check. Oh my God, the Blue Jays lost terrible yesterday. Home. No, I don't want that. Favorites. Toronto. That's not really helping me. No, I don't want that. I don't want scores. How do you get the schedule? Sometimes I don't like these things. I don't want top news. How do I get the schedule? I need to know who's on. Okay, scores. Maybe that's it. No, that's not it. Let's go back. Oh, this might be it. Oh, got it. I found it. So today is Saturday. So, Dodgers Blue Jays this afternoon. That's baseball. So I might watch that. And the Maple Leafs are on tonight at 8. So I'm sure hubby and I will watch that. So tonight I will be watching hockey and cross stitching. And I'm super excited because I found my lap stand. I knew I had one somewhere, but I couldn't find it. And then I found it, and it had on my big Santa project. What's it called? Song of Christmas. So it had my big Song of Christmas cross stitch on it. And but then I thought I really could. I'm fed up doing the hoop things. I don't like all the fabric under my other hand. I get sore thumbs. Do you get sore thumbs? I do. And so I decided I wanted more scroll frames. And I knew I had some somewhere, but I didn't know where they were, other than the one that was on the lap stand. So I had this box under the desk in my office here that has been sat there since I moved upstairs to this room. It was the last things that needed to be unpacked, the very last things from downstairs. Guess what was in it? A scroll frame. Just one. But in the meantime, I'd sent my husband out to buy some dowel rods for me so that he could make me, I'll show you the stand. Oh, so this is my lap stand. And it just sits on your lap like that. Well, the other way, it goes this way, of course. So it's facing you. It sits on your lap. You put it on the table and you just sew. And then and I just put my hand underneath sometimes and I push it through. It's not working very well on my lap right now because there's nothing in it. Hello. So anyway, so this has got really big, long arms, which is great for my big Santa project because that's very wide and very long. It's long. But I wanted it for some of the smaller ones I'm doing, like the Woodland Welcome and the Peking Puppies. So hubby went out and bought me these dowels from somewhere, hardware shop, I'm not sure. And he kept the it cut it because it came as a big long pole. So he cut it for me, and it doesn't fit my oh God, I can't speak today. Woodland Welcome. It doesn't fit the Woodland Welcome because it's too wide. Woodland Welcome is this wide, period. So he's going to make me some of these today at work. He's got the wood, and he's just going to cut it down and make it like an 8-inch, not this one, make me an 8-inch because this will go back on my center cross stitch one. Song of Christmas. Yeah, it's over there. I'm looking at it. So he's going to I'll put that back on this. So I'll have this scroll frame. I'll have the one I did have, which is a smaller scroll frame, which I'm going to take that. I'll show it you. So here is the scroll frame I have. So he took the end off so he could measure it for me, so he knew to make where to put the holes and all that for the other. So here's the smaller one. I feel like this is 6 inches. So I can just hold that and stitch, right? And I'm going to take this one with me when I go to England. I'm going to pack this in my suitcase so that when I'm at home, I can work on this one and my knitting. I'm taking the Musselburgh with me too. That'll be the airplane knitting. And maybe Sunny's sweater. Could have a few things to do. Can't just have nothing or one thing. So anyway, that's that one. So that one will stay on that thingy there. And then we're going to see if it'll fit on the stand. I think it will. But see, this is the one that won't fit on the stand because it's the same size as the stand. See, I can't roll it. So he's going to make me these, and we've got the rods. So the rod will work. And because it's the right size for the rod. Just has to make me smaller arms. So yeah, he's doing that. I don't even know if you're interested in that, but there you go. That's the story of the cross stitch. And yeah, so I keep hearing the car door. Must be the neighbors. So yeah, he's so tonight I'm going to work on one of the cross stitches. I don't know which one yet, but that'll be tonight. And then tomorrow I'll be back on this. And then I had to decide that, so here's another thing. I had to decide, what am I taking with me when I go? And how is my month going to go? Because I do the Gideon method, which thrilled to bits with the whole Gideon method because it's working. Oh, that's a pearl. It's working for me in that I'm definitely, yeah, I fell on the floor. It's definitely working. I'm getting stuff finished. And of course, I keep adding new things to the pile, but whatever. So I had to decide. I was doing 6 things in a month, but then I decided, no, I much prefer. So for April, I just did 4 things. So that's what I did. And each week, Monday to Friday night, I work on one of those 4 things. So like for the first week of April, I worked on the Pemberton pullover every night for 5 nights. Put it away because Saturday's Stitchy Saturday. Sunday is my Square Scrappy Sundays. And then the following week, I pulled out 24 birds and I worked on that for a week. And so on and so on. So I like this way better than doing 6 projects like I did for March and spending 12 hours on each project. Because sometimes it took me over a week to do the 12 hours. Other times it took me 3 nights to do the 12 hours. So by spending a whole week on one project, I got more done, in my opinion. Well, I finished Geo Gradient for a start. So that's what, so because I'm going to England and I thought I can't take everything with me, I have to be careful what I'm taking. So the first week that I'm going to be in England, this was my decision. I'm going to work on the muscle bra because I can take that on the plane with me, and because I'll be on the plane for hours and at the airport while you're waiting forever, right? So I'll do that, the muscle bra, and I'll take that because it's an easy stitch. I'm past all the increases, decreases, whatevers. So I'm just knitting on a 16-inch circular, just knitting. And you gotta remember, I'm going to be busy with all my family. I don't even know if I'll have time to knit. So I figured I'd take the muscle bra, which is usually my car knitting. Then the second week I'm there, I'll do Sunny Sweater that I'm working on. I'm on the back now, which at the moment is plain knit. And then I'll be ready to do the sleeves. So, and they're only short sleeves. So then I'm home the third week. So I'll go back to the Pemberton pullover because I'd like to finish Bob's sleeve. So I'm halfway up one of his sleeves. So that would be nice to finish the second sleeve and get the first sleeve and get the second one cast on in that week that I'm home. And then the week my dad is here, I'm going to try and do the 24 birds. But again, it depends on how busy we are. I'm way behind in that. I haven't even finished clue 3, and I think the last clue came out yesterday or the day before. What are you going to do? Hey, what? Oh, I need to eat some breakfast. Come on, and eat your breakfast. So that's my plan, but I don't know. What's your plan? What do you do with your knitting? How many projects do you guys all have, and how do you do it? Don't forget, if you want my WIPs PDF, which is a free download if you want it, you just have to go to the Tobyknits and Friends Facebook group, join, and it's in the files section. It's there for free. So that's how I did the Gideon method at the beginning. But as I said, I just have started to redo it a little bit so that I have less things on my plate each week, but more fun doing them. And then, of course, I sent away for the Bothy Threads box, which is a new cross stitch box that's coming out by Bothy Threads. And I think it's quarterly. Oh, are you having a smoothie for breakfast too? That's so cool. I love having smoothies for breakfast now. I just find I have too much to do to sit and eat. Sounds ridiculous, really, because I love eating and I love breakfast, but mine's strawberry banana. What's yours? And I have chia seeds in it, flax seeds, oat milk, and honey. It's one of my favorite ones. Oh, you're having an egg roll. Are you kidding me? Why do you do that? Why do you have an egg roll for breakfast? This is not the first time she's done this, by the way. Not the first time at all. I don't understand that. Egg roll for breakfast. That's Chinese food. Although I do love egg rolls, one has to say. So yeah, so that's what I think I'm going to do. And I think I will pack in my suitcase. I have a brand new big suitcase now. So I'm going to pack the cross stitch and sunny sweater, and I'm going to carry on with me the muscle bra hat. I'll do that while I'm in the airport. That's the plan. And then, yeah. And then, of course, oh, yes, I was telling you about the Bothy Threads box. So that's supposed to be shipping in mid-May. So I'll be home when that does arrive. And it's the first one. That's why I wanted it, because it's the first one. And you get pins and badges and all kinds of little extra goodies in the box. And a little cross stitch, which looks really cool. I think it's a little saying And I think it says, what does it say? Eat, sleep, sew, repeat, something like that. Or craft, repeat. Eat, sleep, craft, repeat, which would be perfect for an ear. And it's just a little cross stitch. Let me see if I can find it and show you. Here it is. This is what you get. Is that not the cutest thing ever? Eat, sleep, craft, repeat. So I ordered that, and yeah, so that'll come in the middle of. You get all kinds of stuff in the box. That'll come, and then my friend Alex from My Yarny Corner was telling me about a new cross stitch magazine. It's some kind of a subscription, I think, from the UK, Peter Rabbit, and it looks fabulous. I'm super jealous because I can't get it here, and I can't order it from England to ship here. Because believe me, I tried. So it might come out. It might launch in the US, which I hope it does, because then I can get it. But if not, I might have to. Dad, could you order this for me? My poor dad. So I might have to do that. But we'll see. Yeah. So I love my cross stitch. Love my knitting. Love my quilting. See my new quilt that I almost finished? I'm going to be quilting it as you go. And it was a cotton cuts quilt on the wall there. It looks lovely. I'll turn you around and show you. Look at that. Oh, I think you're wobbling. How am I going to get you straight there? No, that way. There it is. Isn't that pretty? So it is, what is it? It is cotton cuts. So what cotton cuts is, if you don't know. Thank you, Nana Betty. It's lovely. I love it. If you don't know what cotton cuts is, it's an American company, and it's a quilt company, a fabric company. And what they do is you sign up for it's called a puzzle mystery quilt. And if you use my name when you sign up, by the by, you get a free gift, I think, or maybe you get a discount. I can't remember. But anyway, because I'm an ambassador for them. So each month they send you a little pack of fabric in the mail, or you can get it in one fell swoop if you pay the full cost, and you get a box full of all these, the fabric, and the fabric is pre-cut. So you don't have to cut anything. So if you're new to quilting, or you don't have all the fancy dancy equipment, it's a great way to get going. If you don't have the rulers or the rotary cutters, it's all cut. And they send you a little instruction each month. So if you get the full box, you get the instructions emailed. And then they email them to you, and you just put it together. And I generally put them together and put a video up. You might have seen them before. And then so each month you get this little piece to do. Pam's here. Hello, darling. Oh, I know it's lovely and sunny here today too. And I took the dog for a walk. I didn't even need a jacket on. I could have just gone in this, which is nice. So yeah, you get to put the pieces together, and they don't actually resemble or look like a puzzle piece, a quilt, because it's a puzzle piece, just like a jigsaw puzzle. And then at the end, after 10 months, I think it is, you get to put the whole puzzle together. So it'll say take 8A and 2B, sew them together, and then this is what you get. And so that's what it is. So I've got it all put up in strips. There's 1, 2, 3, right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strips and the borders. and I am going to quilt it as you go. And I'll show you how I do that too on a video. But anyway, what you knitting, Pam? Did you get your Midas square out? Pam is my friend who used to live here. She lives in the Netherlands now, but only temporarily. I hope you are coming back, right? To live? You're not living there permanently, are you? Well, I mean, I know you are right now, but I mean forever. I think so. So, what else is new with you guys? What else is new with you guys? I'm trying to think what's new with us. What have we been up to? Well, my brother-in-law's been sick this last week, so we've been backwards and forwards to hospital. But he's all right. It's getting better. And I can't believe it's nearly the end of April already. We went on our bikes. That was tons of fun. That was really a lot of fun. And I think we're going to try and go. Well, I can't go now till I'm back. But so, no, the plan is to come back. Well, I hope so. But when I see you all shoveling snow, staying sounds very good. Well, there's no snow now. There's no snow now. Oh, who is this? Let's see. Helena. Good morning. I saw your review yesterday and looking forward to getting my clue 10 because I'm doing the same colorway. Oh my, isn't it gorgeous? Honest to God, like when I first started it, I was like, ooh, I don't know. The grays and they're such dark colors together. The orange kind of gave it a little bit of a boost and the cream color, but I was like, I don't know. I can't imagine what this is gonna look like put together. It's so dark. And I've never done a dark quilt like that before. But I love, do you know, I think it's my favorite one. And I've done, how many have I done now? I think I did Olympia. I did Piazza. Um, this is Carnival. I'm doing Tree of Life. I feel like there's one in the middle. Got Village Green. And I literally think this one's my favorite one. I really, really like it. I'm keeping this one. The others, most of them I've either sewn up or gave away. Well, Olympia, my dad got. I did that for him because the colorway was called Dorothy, and that was my mom's name. So I gave my dad that one. I made it and had it quilted for him. It cost me an arm and a leg. And it's not a very big quilt, really. It's not even like the size of a single bed. It's not, it's like a lap. It's a lap. But I decided that I was going to try to do it myself, quilted to go, because the other two are still sitting, waiting to be quilted. So that's why this one wasn't fully pieced, because I'm quilting it as you go. And the fabric's on the way. I got the cream color for the background. So it's on the way. I know exactly how I'm going to do it. So I'm going to show you all on a video. And you can do it with me if you want. And I have to finish editing, and I'll do that this afternoon. And I'll get it up because Tuesday I won't be here for my regular video because I'll be in England. So I'll put it up on Tuesday. So you get to see a little something while I'm not here of how I did put that together and how I think I plan on quilting it. So I'll give you an idea for when you get yours. What am I doing here? Oh, yeah. I'm talking so much. I'm forgetting what in the world of God I'm doing. So, yeah, so I have to pack tomorrow, do laundry tonight, pack tomorrow. And then Monday will be it's going to be such a tiring day. because I have to drive to Montreal, and I live in Ottawa, or just outside Ottawa. And so to me, to Montreal is a 2-hour drive, which in and of itself is not for us, it's nothing. Um, really nothing. So, oh, one stitch too many in. Stop paying attention. Um, wait now, why am I going that way? I'm talking to myself now. Okay, you go that way. So I want you to go there. You're going in there. You're getting knit together. You're getting put over there. um, so that's not, but of course you have to be at the airport 3 hours because it's international before you fly. So we have to leave here at 12, drive to Montreal because we want to take our time because Montreal is a little bit of a to get through. And they drive like mad people there. And then I'm going to be like 3 hours by myself in the airport because I'm sure Bob's going to want to leave and drive home. He's not going to want to stay. And I'll have to go through customs and all that stuff, which is what I hate. Security, whatever you call it. And then the flight is, I think it's 7 hours, around that. But in the meantime, it's a 5-hour time difference. So I leave at 7 o'clock at night and I arrive at 6:30 in the morning. But it's a 7-hour flight. So I'm going to be super tired. Then my dad and my brother are picking me up from the airport, and then we're driving up to Liverpool. So, which I can't remember how far away that is. I feel like it's 3 or 4 hours. So it's going to just, Sunday and Monday is just going to be, I'll be so tired from all the traveling. I do have a new book to read. So that's good. I already started it. I think it's for our book club. Well, I'm hoping that's the one that they're going to pick. We have to do a poll, and I selected this book, and I think more people so far might have selected this book, which is the new James Patterson book. I think it's called Number One Lawyer. So I actually do hope that's the book that the book club is going to do because I've downloaded it. But I'll probably read that and have it done anyway if they end up not picking that book. Oh, I will. I will. I used to get that ferry all the time to across, because of course I used to live in Hassel for a bit, so a couple of years. So I used to get the ferry over to the other side. So I'll wave to you. I'll wave, and I might even get the ferry over. You never know. And I'm very super excited to go to Black Sheep Yarns because I'm going to meet Linda and June, Linda and June from who are the Disley sisters. Hi all, I'm off to Black Sheep Yarn Wools tomorrow. Oh, for Nana. Oh, I'm sort of doing the reverse of your journey on Friday. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's a bummer because you could have met us there. Yeah, you're going to Vancouver. Vancouver. Yeah, that's a long way for you to go to. You're going further than me, in actual fact, because Vancouver is a 5-hour flight for me from here. So that's a long flight from you. How many hours is your flight? But yeah, that would have been fun, wouldn't it, if we could have all met up at Black Sheep Bowls? Yeah. But I'm very excited to go there. No doubt we'll buy a ton of stuff. I also want to go to a craft shop. What's a good craft shop? Like, is it Hobby Lobby? Is that what you guys have over there? Because we have like Michael's here. And then that's right. Then Pam is going to go and meet Linda at Black Sheep. Why do we call it Black Sheep Yarn? Black Sheep Wools. as well, but she's gonna miss me by a couple of days. Wouldn't that have been fun? Oh my god, I keep going too far. I'm too busy talking. I am not paying attention to where I'm supposed to be slipping, knitting, and passing my slip stitch over. Thank you. um, oh, 15 hours. God, I couldn't cope with that. I couldn't cope with that. That's way too long. Oh, I've never heard of that one. I can. I never heard of that one. Okay, good. Because I'm going to want some cross stitch stuff and maybe fabric. So that's why I need to know what other ones. Because I'll be in Liverpool for about 5 days, 5 or 6 days. And then I'm going down. My dad. Oh, why is that there? Wait now. Wait now. Oh, it's just the thing. My dad and my brother live in Swindon, and we're going there. I don't know how long which is my dad's and my mom's house. I'm a bit worried about going in. It's 10 years since I was home. Well, it'll be 9.5 actually. Um, and the last time I was home was my mom's funeral. And I had actually gone home to take care of my mom. She'd gone in hospital to have surgery. She was 80. She'd gone in to have surgery. And unfortunately, I arrived and she made it through the surgery and she was good for about a week. They were supposed to release her that weekend that I flew in because I was going to look after her. And unfortunately, she got sick while she was in the hospital, sicker than she was, I guess, and she died. So I ended up staying longer because we had to help my dad and my brother plan the funeral, and then we had to have the funeral, and I got to see all my family, all my cousins, but it wasn't a very nice circumstance because I got lots of cousins. And all my aunts and uncles have now passed away. I think my dad is the last of all of them on either my mom's side or my dad's side. And of course, he's 91. So I wanted to go home when it wasn't a funeral because that will come soon enough, right? And so my cousin, our Janet, is turning 70. So I'm going home for her big birthday. And Black Sheep has lots of Bothy Thread kits. Oh, that's so exciting. Oh. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going home for the big party and see all the family, but I haven't been in my old house without my mom since then. So I'm kind of a little leery. Now my brother has her bedroom now, so that might be all different because she was very pink. My mom, pink everything. So I'm sure he's not got a pink bedroom. I'm sure he's painted it by now. So it probably won't even look like my mom's bedroom anymore. Yeah. So, and then we're going down to Southampton because we lived in Southampton. So when I was a kid, I was born in Liverpool, lived there for till I was 10, moved down to Southampton when I was 10. I lived in Southampton until I was 15. I went to school in Southampton, like secondary school. What do you call that here? High school. Then we went back up to Liverpool, but my dad didn't want to live in Liverpool. So we lived in Hesel, which is on the Wirral side, on the posh side. And we lived there for 3 or 4 years, I think. I feel like it was 3 or 4 years. I loved it there. And then we went to Bath, city of Bath. My dad, because my dad kept getting moved. So then we went to live in the city of Bath, and we lived there. And I went to college there, and we did that for a couple of years. At which point, I met a guy, as you do, and I moved with him to Gloucester and lived in Gloucester for a year or two, and then we broke up. So then I went back to my parents, but by then my mum and dad had moved to Melksham in Wiltshire. And then from there, I came to Canada. I lived there for about a year, and then I came to Canada. And by then I was 25. Then when I went home, my parents moved again, and they were back in Southampton, I think. Yeah, they were back there. Yeah. And I lived so I just visited them there. Then they moved again, and then they moved, and this was the last place they moved to. They moved to Swindon, just outside Swindon, a little village called Lynham. So that's where my dad lives now. So when I go home, this is such a long explanation to tell you this, but when I go home, he wants to go down to Southampton and Bath and show me all our like old houses and go to all the old places we used to go to. So, and I have cousins that live down in Southampton, so I'm going to go see all of them. They're on my dad's side of the family. So, okay, let's see what she said. I'll put this up so you can see. This is so surreal. I grew up in Chippenham and moved to Liverpool when I was 18. We keep doing opposites. Yeah, we do, don't we? That's so funny. Yeah, because Gloucester and Chippenham are really close to each other. I used to go a lot into both. That's so funny. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So so when I moved to Canada, I was only coming for a year because I just like I'm so used to moving places and but I just love Canada so much. I stayed. And my husband and I we moved. I lived in an apartment in Ottawa, and then we moved um, to a house in Ottawa, like we rented. And then from there, we moved out to Kemptville, and we lived in Kemptville and bought our first house there. And now we live here, which is a little village outside Kemptville called Merrickville. So that's where I live now. But yes, I'm very used to moving. And my one son lives in Kemptville, and the other son lives in Nova Scotia. And I'm super tempted to move. But I can't leave my Tristan and my Evie, so mm, could get a house in both places, so couldn't we? Anyway, this is as much as I've done while I've been talking to you. Not really much, is it? But I keep talking too much. I still haven't finished my breakfast. My tea has gone cold. But we're going to do the draw because I keep forgetting about this. So, if I can keep this on a regular basis, on a regular monthly basis, God, each month I am going to do a draw for a 10-gram mini, and this is the one today that we're going to have a draw for. Isn't this lovely? This one is called Palma Violet. And I haven't decided yet. I did this for my 24 bird shawl. It's one of the colors in that. And when I come back from England, I think I'm going to dye this color and the other yellow color, which is rhubarb and custard, and which is yellow but with red in it. I might put them in the shop, so I haven't really decided yet. But anyway, this is a 10-gram mini because I dyed a couple of them up to just test it. And so this will be available. So I am going to do a draw. Now I have to remember how to do this. So bear with me a moment while I choose a live stream. Wait now, how does this work? Okay, here it is. Choose a live stream. And so I need you to put the word purple. So type the word purple in, and I'll give you a minute. So type the word purple. I don't think you have to put the hashtag, but we'll have to wait and see if it collects the, because I had to put a hashtag, but I don't know if you have to. So just put the word purple for now. And how many of you? 13. I need to see 13 purples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Purple! Purple, purple. Oh my God, we had to babysit last night. I was babysitting Tristan and Ev, and had to, put Tristan to bed. Well, I have to put both of them to bed. And so I put Tristan to bed, and I tell him a story. So, and he doesn't want a story that you read to him from a book. I have to make a story up. So I had to lay on the bed beside him, and I'm making him he's 4, and I'm making him up this story. And he was laughing and laughing. I thought I was never going to get him to go to sleep. It's like, oh man, stop telling stories that make him laugh. He was laughing. So it was all about a caterpillar on a tree and a magnifying glass. And then for some reason, Tristan, who ad-libbed this part into the story, decided he was going to shrink to the size of the caterpillar and be on the leaf with him. But then the caterpillar started eating the leaf. So his sister had to come out and help say the magic word to get him back. Anyway, and of course, she's 2. She couldn't say the magic word. So, and he's laughing and laughing at me. Oh my gosh. It was so much fun. So much fun. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on, there's 11 of you. Do you not want to win it to put in your mitered square blanket? All right. I don't know. If I do this and share my screen, I wonder. Share screen with that. Oh, can you see that now? Yes, you can. You can see it. Oh, this is so much fun. I'm so clever and techie. Look how techie I am. It's ridiculous. Okay, we're going to do the draw. Are you ready? Have you all had a chance to enter your purple? Purple, 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 purple. Okay, are you ready then? How many do we have? Let's start collecting our comments. Okay, you have to put hashtag purple. Wait, now let me go out and see. Let me go. Don't do anything yet. I will go back and take the hashtag out and see what happens. So let's choose a live stream, and the word will be purple. Okay, that worked. It was me. I shouldn't have put the hashtag. Okay, so we have 7 entries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you ready? Drum roll, please. Oh, that's so awesome. Okay, how do I not share now? Remove. There we go, Nana Betty. I need you, my darling, to email me. My email, I will put my email here for you. Can you please email me there, Nana Betty, and give me your address so I can put this in the mail to you. Now, disclaimer, if I can get it in the mail to you tomorrow, I will. But otherwise, you'll have to wait till I get back from the UK. So, because I could bring it with me and post it to you when I'm there. That might be even better. I might even do that. Anyway, you need to give me your address, hon. So email me that later, and you won this. Oh. Anyway, I am going to go. We've been on for over an hour, and my tea is cold. I still haven't finished my breakfast, so I am. Don't mail it till you get over there. Okay, I'll do that. I'll bring it with me, and I'm going to put it in this bag here because I'm taking that with me to have a little something something for Linda and June. So I'm going to take that with me, and then I'll mail it when I'm over. That's a good idea. But you still need to email me your address, and we'll get that too. That's awesome. I'm so excited. Oh. But yeah, I'm going to go, and I've got a few things to do today, and I will be packing tomorrow. So I hope you enjoy the video on Tuesday about putting my quilt together. But if not, I hope I'll be back. I think I said I'm hoping to be back and podcast on the 16th of, no, that's May, that's April. On the 14th, I'm hoping um, of May will be a podcast. I mean, maybe the end of that week I'll do a live, but so otherwise you won't see me for 2 weeks. But I try and post some pictures on Tobyknits and Friends Facebook group while I'm gone. So check there. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me today while I did some knitting with you. Love you guys. Bye.